Yar har fiddle-dee-dee, mateys. It's me, Foxy the Pirate, your oh so lovely and adorable Fox. Yar har har har. So anyways, today I'm here to let you all know it's time for another Monday Meepidate update. So that means more fantabulous news. So here is our lovely special anchor, Molly Meep. Yar har har har.
Hello everybody, it's me, Molly Meep, and I am back once again with another Monday Meepidate update. Yeah! So, okay, thank you for the introduction, Foxy. You can go now.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye, Foxy. Oh, okay, well, definitely bye-bye, Foxy. You went down the hole again. So, anyways, guys, yes, it is time once again for another Monday Meepidate update, and I cannot wait to bring that lovely, juicy news for all of your adorable little lovely faces. So, yes, how are all my lovely, adorable little biscuits doing? Are you guys having a good day? I surely hope so. So, let's get started with the news. So, yes, today, to start off that juicy news, I want to let you guys know that, yes, there is going to be a lot more games to be seen this week. So many new things! So, yes, to start off, I wanted to let you guys know, for those of you who haven't seen it yet, or if you have, that I did start playing Misao. Now, the reason why I started playing Misao is because my original idea that I wanted to do kind of had a flake up. I wanted to play something else, but it did not work, unfortunately, so I had to kind of have a backup plan. And I decided to go ahead and play the good old lovely horror game Misao. Or Misao! Where are you, Misao? And another reason why I wanted to play Misao is because, yes, it is a game that I have been inspired to play, of course, by Markiplier, because I did see him play it a while back last year, and I actually thoroughly enjoyed it. It was actually really spoopy, and it was fun and interesting and exciting, and I was like, ooh, I definitely want to try my hand at this. Now, I will state that I did attempt to try and play it last year, sometime after he had played it, but for some reason, whatever reason, my laptop decided not to cooperate with me, so I couldn't play it. It didn't want to run. No matter what I did, it just did not want to run. I couldn't even download it. I was like, what the frick? I'm like, I thought I could play it, and I couldn't. But then I tried to go ahead and re-download it to my desktop, and it's working fine. So I don't know what the issue was. I don't know why I couldn't play it on my laptop. It was so weird. But anyways, I'm able to play it now, and I know that, like, with the first episode, I did kind of a random little ditty. I just, like, decided to break out in song. I don't know why. I mean, I had my good old coffee, which makes me really hyper. So yeah, I ended up having that, and as soon as I heard the music, I was just like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna start like breaking out into song and dance, don't mind me. And yeah, I ended up doing that, and that's what happened. So I'm sorry if you guys didn't like my song. But for those of you who have, just thank you. I appreciate the continued support. It really means a lot to me that you guys still enjoy my random silliness and my derpy random songs. But anyways, guys, that was why I started doing Misao, was just because the fact that I wanted to play it from last year, and because Markiplier inspired me to play it, because I really enjoyed his playthrough, and it was actually one of the horror games that he played that I actually enjoyed seeing and watching, and I wanted to go ahead and give myself my little handsy hand to try to go ahead and play it and see how well I can do so. And yes, I had such an epic adventure roller coaster of entourage deaths, repeated deaths over and over again. It sucked. But that's why I kept backtracking so much and just cutting out how many times I went back and saved, because yes, I am a spastic saver. When I play games like that, if I know that I'm near save points, I will save. I don't care if it's 50 freaking times. I will save because, because the fact that you never know what will happen. And with a game like Misao, you die at like the drop of a hat. It doesn't matter what the heck you do. Like, everything will kill you. Everything you touch makes you die. So I know that I am thoroughly enjoying playing Misao though for right now. And there is going to actually be another episode of it later on today. So to expect to see part 2 of Misao. And of course there's going to be other games to follow in suit this week. I do want to try and squeeze in, doing Binding of Isaac, and I want to do possibly another episode of Relic Country Zero. I know that there is a possibility that it actually is multiplayer. I just don't know how to, set it up or what I'm supposed to do, because there actually was a GIF that I had seen on Google, and it says let's hunt, and it shows both the characters playing together, both Jimmy and Pinky. So there has to be a way to play it multiplayer. And I actually would like to play it with somebody. So, I mean, if you know how to set that up, like playing it multiplayer, and if you're interested in doing a collab with me, please, leave me a message on YouTube or email me at my email or drop me a comment down below. Let me know if you're interested. It doesn't matter if it's another YouTuber or if it's just a fan. I'm willing to play and collab this game with anyone. So if you know how to do it, go ahead and reach out to me, and yeah, we'll possibly do a collab together, because I'm interested in actually doing some collabs with people. It doesn't matter who it is. I would like to start doing some multiplayer games with other people, because I know that I've been playing solo pretty much my entire time I've been here on YouTube, which has almost been a year, because yes, my first year any of being on YouTube is coming up next month. Excuse me, I'm squeaking. It's actually going to be February 21st is my first year of being on YouTube. So yay, excitement, woohoo! And I know that, as I stated, there is going to be more Binding of Isaac. There's going to be hopefully the second episode of A Matter of Chaos. I know I've been wanting to play it for like the past 3 weeks now, and I haven't been able to do it just because there's so many things that keep happening, and it's a long game. However, the reason I say that is because with each episode, there is no save point. There's no saving, there's no auto-saving, so if you end up closing it out, wherever you left off, it doesn't pick back up from there. It pretty much, if you close out the game, you have to restart the entire episode over from the beginning. So that's why the episodes are long, and I have to have the dedicated time to actually put into doing that episode so that I can get it completely done and then move on to the next part of the story. So hopefully I'll be able to make some time to actually dedicate to doing episode 2, and then you guys will get to see the full episode, and then we'll move on to episode 3. I don't know how long that's gonna take, but God, I would just like to get 2 at least started. So I'm gonna try my best to squeeze it in sometime this week. There's also going to be possibly another collab that I'm gonna be doing with another YouTuber who is also one of my good friends. His name is Polarized Moon, or PM, if you want to go by short initials. And I know that he and I have discussed that we are going to be playing a game that is free to play on Steam. It's called T-Worlds, T-E-E Worlds. And it kind of reminded me of Duck Game, which was the game that Markiplier, of course, played with the guys. Except you don't verse each other, you actually co-op, with this. It's actually a co-op game, and you can have up to 16 players at the same time. That's a lot of co-op. So I know that he and I did discuss about playing it sometime this week, hopefully. I'm not for certain. So PM, reach out to me, get in touch with me. We need to start discussing schedule times and days to figure out exactly when we can actually start piecing this together and then do this collab. So yes, please reach out to me ASAP. And I guess if anyone else would like to join in, go ahead and feel free to message me too. We'll see if we can actually make it happen, because it would be fairly interesting to actually do a game like this. But 16 players? Good Lord, can you imagine the lag? There's gonna be some epic lag. But I do know that that is a game that possibly will be expected this week. I can't guarantee it and I can't promise it, but that was something that was discussed. So we'll just see what happens. If it happens, then you guys will see it this week. If not, then hopefully we'll be able to come up with a schedule and time to be able to bring it to you guys on the channel. So I just know that that's, a process in the works, so I just have to see what happens. But what I do want to try and bring to you guys this week is definitely, Relic Hunter Zero, whether I play it by myself or with somebody else. I would like to do another Binding of Isaac, Matter of Chaos, Episode 2. And I also plan on playing more Misao, and of course, Undertale. Now, as far as Undertale goes, I have to deeply apologize for last week's episode. I don't know what happened. I had everything situated, all good on volume and everything with my mic. And for some reason, whatever reason, when I went to go do the recording, my audio had spiked all the way up, and I can't explain it, because as soon as I was done recording, I went to go check my volume setting, and it was all the way up at like 97. So I was like, what the frick? I'm like, I didn't have it set at 97, it was set at 60. So again, I can't explain what happened. I don't know what happened with it. So I deeply apologize for the audio spiking and for it being extremely loud. However, it didn't sound as bad when I uploaded the video because, again, thanks to my friend PCRG, he actually helped me to clean up the audio a little bit, and it sounded a lot better than before when I had loaded it up in my editor and it was completely untouched, because it sounded really, really bad. It was extremely loud to where like your eardrums would literally like blow off into space. So he helped me clean it up a little bit to where it's actually listenable, you know, like where you're not gonna have like your ears explode. So again, thank you PCRG for helping me with that. I really appreciate it. I know that you have a lot of limits on your time right now because you're trying to do so much before you move, but just thanks for making the time to help me out with that. I appreciate it. And I hope that, you know, you guys still enjoy the video. Again, I really apologize for the audio going all flaky flu like it did, because it's had me really discouraged and overwhelmed, because I feel like you guys wouldn't like the video just because of the fact that you have to hear my voice in a lot more of a louder sense than normal, so I'm sorry. You guys have to hear me like in surround sound. It's like, oh goody, I gotta listen to this idiot in surround sound. I'm surrounded by idiots. So again, I apologize. But besides that, there is going to be another episode of Undertale this week. And also, for the last thing I have to state, that as far as Vandal Hearts goes, I know that that was supposed to be posted up last week. And again, not only was I having issues with my audio and everything else, but my editor kept crashing. That's why videos kept being posted late, is because the fact that my editor kept crashing, especially on Friday. It crashed on me about a good 6 to 10 times, and no matter how much I saved it, it didn't save. So I had to redo the entire video, or at least half the video, over and over again, and it didn't want to cooperate with me. So that's why it was posted early Saturday, was because the fact that I could not get it to render and save correctly. So it was really frustrating. But besides that, the video still got done, it got posted, and I'm just glad that was good. And that was for me, Sal. But for Vandal Hearts, I only was able to get part of it edited, and I wasn't able to get the whole thing edited, so I'm going to try and attempt to edit it again this week. So I cannot make any guarantees or promises when it will be posted. All I know is that I'm going to attempt my best to get it posted up sometime this week. So I'm going to try to fit it in somewhere with the rest of the other games. I am going to try my best to also try and give you guys 2 videos a day this week, because I would like to try and get as many games recorded as much as possible. So we'll just see what happens with that. I can't, again, make any guarantees, but we will see. Because I do know that I would like to start playing some other stuff. Like I do want to do the Genocide route with Undertale, so I gotta get past Pacifist so I can start Genocide. And then I would like to start fitting in playing Obscure sometime in February, because now that I'm playing Misao to make up for the other game that I had in mind, and it's not gonna work, I want to also play another horror game, so I'm going to start doing Obscure. I'm not sure when, but it will be sometime in February. And then, of course, as I progress further throughout the next few weeks to about a month, I'm going to also try and do Binding of Isaac, Afterbirth, and Rebirth. So again, you know, just expect to start seeing some more games and lovely fun content for all your adorable faces coming very, very soon. I can't, you know, make a guaranteed, you know, timestamp or date, but just expect to start seeing some awesome games, because you guys are so worth it, and I'm here to entertain you and make you guys smile. So yes, 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 do expect to see that very soon. And the last thing that I want to go ahead and state is that yes, I have realized that ever since I ended up having PCRG's help, I ended up having some more subscribers appear on the channel. So yay, hooray for new faces. I'm so excited. So again, you guys all know how it usually is. I give all of my new subscribers a very warm Meepidate welcome. So hi, I welcome you to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. And of course, you know, for all my old subscribers, you know, I love you and adore you just as much as the new subscribers. You guys are all loved and welcomed and so adored by me, as always. And I think it was also because of the fact that I ended up acting like a complete dingus derp when I ended up doing my unboxing video. That was definitely new for me, because I've never done one before. And I guess everybody thought it was kind of funny that I was almost being kidnapped by some weird entity that was probably in my big blue Santa bag. I ended up going to the North Pole and back, and I made it alive. I made it out alive. I'm alive. Yay! But I ended up having that cool Mikey Mike, and I love it so much. It's so cool. It's so cool and cute. And I'm definitely serious. I am going to put a warp stash on it. It's going to be my little stashy, because I love it so much. But Anyways, besides all that, you guys, that's pretty much it for this update this week. So anyways, this concludes this week's Meepidate. So thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I will see you all again in the next video update. Bye-bye!